Oh, go ahead, brother.
Oh, these guys.
Oh my god, dude. Why did he have to come in? Why did he have to come in?
Oh my god.
Fuck this dude.
Oh my god. We'll do the same pose at the same time. So what? Muscular?
What's that?
You call the pose, I'll follow you.
Oh, no. Honestly, you can do it. I mean, like, you want to do like one after another type deal?
We'll go to the same pose at the same time. You call pose, I'll call pose.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, what's your best pose? I'll try to match you.
Oh, damn, I couldn't squeeze for much longer.
We'll do front double.
Front double? Alright.
Come here. Your fucking core definition is fucking freaky.
I don't want to cut you off.
You pick the next pose.
Oh, man. Let's do one of those. I don't know what it's called.
That's
Yeah, you know what it is.
Fucking freaky, man. Side chest.
That's this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, crap. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, side chest.
Yeah, you want to do that one? Might as well roll right into it.
Okay.
Want to call back one or something?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all right. What do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never tried that one before. So you gotta.
We have to sit on the video. We can't see
Oh
it.
yeah. For one of these.
I'll keep that one. I'll try. Oh, sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, amazing.
One last flex.
Yeah, what do you want? You just want to hit a free one?
Just a fucking flex. All right. What's your?
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, that
Like
one's
that?
so freaky. All right, let's go.
Damn, man. I felt like my chest was ready to.
Dude, you're fucking peeled inside out, man.
I appreciate it. Yo, you're looking amazing though as well. You're looking amazing as well,
That's
for real.
crazy.
Like the veins down the shoulder all the way through the arms is amazing.
For me, arm comes in.
Oh my god, and then look at the forearms in there.
Yeah,
Popping.
No, your forearm's lovely. I think we compared last time.
Really?
The 4 for 4. Yeah, dude, Jesus
Wow.
fucking Christ.
You know, it's funny, it's all that Reddit post.
Yeah.
I'll turn this off.
No, yeah, I'll send you this too.
Whipping in a four-door, press up on a dash. Yeah.
Fellas. What's good? You know, how about that plum check, fellas? Not gonna lie, that's from Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so you know it's only about 2 days old. You know, but hey, we're looking great already out the gate for the week. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's the final week of the cut here. You know, but it was nice having a pose down, especially, you know, not saying you compare yours to others, but like, you know, they go side by side and have a little competition with one of the homeboys. You know what I mean? It was all friendly. You know what I mean? It was actually the last time my buddy that one freaking was gonna be in town for last time ever. We're like, yo, we gotta do one pose down at least one more time. You know what I mean? We've done them before and stuff, but you know, just that much more added to it. You know what I mean? Like, it was our last time ever probably gonna hit one. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll see him eventually. You know, but he's moving to the city, so New York City, or not moving there, but you know, he lives there. So, hey, I probably won't see him ever again. But hey, either way, you know, cut's doing good and great. Obviously, as you guys can see, we're in tip-top shape. But I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I consumed 1,200 calories Monday, 14 and 14 for Tuesday and Wednesday, and today's Thursday, and I'm on pace for another 14. And I think I'm gonna do a 12 on Friday, or somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe I'll probably do 1,200, just because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. We're going to be doing, I'll just say right out the gate, I was going to leave it for later, but you want to know what? We're going to be doing another pump, you know, another like mini workout, but like final day, last picture video shot. You know what I mean? Like, this is the most tip-top shape we'll be in, and that will be Saturday morning, because I will be, you know, running off 1,200 calories from Friday, you know, so, you know, I'll be all digested and stuff. And then also, because overnight you don't eat or drink or anything, you know, you're going to be looking real lean and ripped. So, like, you know, if you're looking for a few tips to look lean and ripped, you know, in the morning is definitely the best. But, you know, hey, we're going to be hitting a little back and tries today. So, you know, I'll catch you guys at the gym. Alrighty, fellas, so what we got coming in here is our motorcycle grip pulls, 3 sets of 10. You know, with this one, as you can tell, I have lowered the weight significantly. Usually it's like 3 plates with a 25. But, you know, with the cut, you know, we've been to 3 plates. Now I dropped it to 2 plates and 25, because this honestly is like the week where, like, I am so just deprived of everything, you know, with the final last hurrah. Like, I just ain't got it in me to be trying to throw heavy weight around. So it's like really about just focusing on the muscles and just getting that stretch and burn. Like this, 3 sets of 12. And I, as you can tell, I have the extra pegs up. Usually I have all the weight on this one put up. But, you know, either way, like I said, it's just about focusing on the burn and feeling it all. Here we go with our overhead pull downs. Overhead lat pull downs. 3 sets of 10. You know, with the wide grip here, so you get a nice little stretch and really open up the whole lat down there. That's how I feel about that with the wider grip. I do flip in between the wide grip and the small grip, so where I'm in tight. This is also a new one that I've honestly just thrown in the past like few weeks. So 3 sets of 10. I call this the rower. You know, like if you're like rowing. But, you know, it hits your lower back very nicely. You know, gets a great stretch. I haven't honestly really used this in so long. Like, I just, I should have been using it a long time ago, but I used to use it all the time back in college, but then I just, you know, flaked away from it. I don't know. You know, but like anything, you know, you just cycle workouts in and out, and now I'm back doing it for, you know, 3 sets of 10. Then we got our tricep pull downs, singular, isolated, 10 and 10 each arm. Just feeling that nice stretch, you know what I mean? I think maybe with this one I was doing maybe more, like no more than 30 pounds. Excuse me. Raw and untouched. Either way, you know, we're just feeling this nice stretch. Really just trying to also at this point getting like to later into the workout where it's like I now like besides the fatigue, like, and like I said, you know, being deprived, like this is like really where it's like you're topped out, like you're just fighting for everything you got. Then we got our mag grip lat pull downs here, 3 sets of 10. You know, getting a nice stretch. Focusing on keeping my butt back in the seat with a little lean back just to really help also engage the lats just that much more. I find that really helps. I've also seen it, you know, tried it both ways, and I will say that way where you lean back and, you know, get a little leverage downwards, helps get a lot better pull on your lats. Then we got our tricep push down with the wide grip, 3 sets of 10. You know, nothing new here. I've been in love with this one. It's just like another nice way to finish off, in a sense. But, you know, for the most part, fellas, that's all we did. You know, we burnt right out here, and that's all we could really have in the tank for this one.
Whew.
Fellas, all I can say is, This week has been quite a battle, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really getting deep down in there as we near Saturday here for final hurrah. I'm not gonna lie, oh, look at that. But you know, looking good, looking great. Man, does it feel a whole nother 10 times harder to be lifting right now. Looking like $1 million, but apparently I don't feel like it. Gotta fix this hold up. Oh. There we go. Some back stuff, man. We did back thing, let's get it. Hell yeah, fella. Like, that's one thing. Now I can, like, effortlessly freaking flex. But man, like, I'm telling you, so happy. So happy with the work, everything. But, you know, time to go hit some cardio. We're still hitting Stairmaster. 30 minutes, at least, for also 500 calories. Let's get it. Oh. Alrighty, fellers. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even bother throwing the freaking Stairmaster picture because I was a little disappointed in myself. I had to take 2 pauses, but you know, regardless, I did get it done in like a little bit, probably over 30 minutes. But you know, I did a 530 calories. So you know, with the pauses, I made myself pay. But you know, the fuel tank's definitely getting empty. I'm not even gonna lie. I really didn't start feeling it till like Wednesday, you know, but I'm definitely feeling it today. I'm probably just going to take a nice light leg day tomorrow because I already kind of plan on, you know, at least cutting like a few of the tail end calories out for the day. So, you know, tomorrow will probably be a lighter leg day just in preparation for, you know, my final hurrah on Saturday. You know, but either way, lift was good. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely lifting lighter and just literally focusing on, you know, getting at the muscles, you know what I mean? Obviously that's my biggest point, is just right now focusing on going at the muscles. You know, this is the last week. We're not trying to injure ourselves, especially on the last week. Just, you know, stick to the basics, you know what I mean? Just get the nice pull on the muscle. That's all I need. You know, but for the biggest part, you know, everything's feeling good, feeling great. Looking great, in my opinion, you know, but, you know, and definitely not feeling the greatest, but hey, that's what you, kind of counteract with when you, you know, want to look good. You kind of don't feel as good. I'm not gonna lie, you know, you feel good in the sense that you're looking good, but like deep down, the energy is just not there. Like when I gotta lift and shit, you know, like that's where I feel it. Like I'm like just walking throughout my day, I'm chilling, but like when it's time to go do some, you know, physical labor and, you know, he-man some weight around, like it ain't going too easy, that's for sure. But you know, either way, just, you know, so happy with how far we've come though, honestly. Like just looking at myself, You know, realistically, this whole last week to me hasn't just been about like just trying to go, you know, obviously it's the tail end of going on to see as hard as I've probably have all cut, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, like, it's also a realization to myself, like, I did this, you know what I mean? like all the 3 months of going at the cut consistently really did pay off. And at the same time, like, I'm not even gonna lie, the brain fog is so bad. Like, I was missing my reps, I gotta say that on the low. Like, I just had brain fog there for a minute. But damn, it's one of those times. But you know, I've been reflecting on myself and just looking, you know, even at the pose down to like just every lift that I've hit, like, just, you know, when I make my short form videos, like, just looking at the physiques a few times and just like watching them, just really taking it in, you know what I mean? Because, you know, 3 months ago I was 190 something pounds, you know, obviously peak fucking powerlifting, you know, but at the same time, like, it's not the, you know, it's not the feel good look. It's definitely the mass monster beast weight thrower, you know what I mean? But like, to go back and, you know, see what you really got hiding under that, like, that was like a true reflection, you know, bouncing between those photos of, you know, what I looked like versus now in 3 months. Like, it really is, it's like, you know, that's what's making me feel good, even though I'm not feeling the fullest, you know what I mean? Like, it's just trusting the process and being like, I did that, you know what I mean? All that hard work, even though you may not feel the hard work or, you know, fully take it in, you know, I probably won't honestly look back for another 2 weeks and be like, wow, I really did that. But like, as of right now, I'm just trying to take it all in as much as possible as I have it, you know? But either way, fellas, you know, I'll catch you guys on the flip. I may tap back in for a little Friday, but honestly, yeah, no, you know what? I'll just save the rest for Saturday, because you know, we're gonna go hit a little lift and a little pump check, you know what I mean, for the final showdown. And then you know, for all the hard work and all that, you know, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna get a nice meal, you know what I mean? Not a cheap meal anymore at that point, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a meal that was earned for 3 months, you know. But either way, fellas, catch you guys on the flip.
I'ma hope I don't crash. So, yeah.
Ready, fellas, post lift for Friday leg day. Sorry, my boy.
Yeah. Woo! Whipping in the 4-door, press up on the dash. I really wanna crash when my night's getting high. I keep it on the low, she just clean my act up. No more liquor in my cup, I really can't relax. Unless she by my side, I'm still acting up. Chasing hundreds by the day, couple grand for the week. Grams equal grand, so I touch the paper either way. Smoking so much dope, got a feeling keep a pull. Paranoia got me in a hole. Never playing, keep that on my bro. If I fall, he's stepping like Nick Foles. My brother's never gonna fold under pressure. Only rise to the plate, give a dog a bone. All those late nights in the studio and at home on the road, and we going non-stop. They all put disrespect on our name, but we rise and we never gonna stop. Whipping in the 4-door, press up on the dash. I really wanna crash when my night's getting high. I keep it on the low, she just clean my act up. No more liquor in my cup, I really can't relax. Unless she by my side, I'm still acting up. Chasing hundreds by the day, couple grand for the week. Grams equal grand, so I touch the paper either way. Smoking so much dope, got a feeling keep a pull. Paranoia got me in a hole. Never playing, keep that on my bro. If I fall, he's stepping like Nick Foles. My brother's never gonna fold under pressure. Only rise to the plate, give a dog a bone. Bills stacking in. by the day, working for my wage, but I'm fucked up. All my feelings, only 20, starting life, but I'm dreaming bigger than ever. Feeling hotter than a fever, dishing out 101s to a little bro, hoping he going down the right road. But I gotta get it for my mom, do it like my pops. Don't worry about me, a lot of pain through the years, overcome over and over with no hope. Stay pimpin', not sippin', I can't settle for a bitch, she just settle for a simp. Love on racks, my heart like a sack, playing with the kitty cat, breaking back like a Kit Kat. I've been focused on myself, gotta keep my funds up. They wonder where I went. In the summertime I'm living, in the wintertime I'm rapping stone cold like I'm Steve Austin. I'm fucked up, this is awesome. She said she from Boston, she like the way I'm bossing. Sick off the wrist, life is what I risk. I got pressure setting in, bills stacking in, only getting older by the day, working for my wage, but I'm fucked up. All my feelings, only 20, starting life, but I'm dreaming bigger than ever. Feeling hotter than a fever, dishing out 101s to a little bro, hoping he going down the right road. But I gotta get it for my mom, do it like my pops.
Next time you see my face, show some respect.
Tomorrow right on high anxiety, only make me better, so I go harder, yeah. I bet your boyfriend ain't fly like me, that shit's so behind me. Grinding in silence, never know my next step. Betting on the check, got a few steps, yeah. Do it off the muscle, you don't know how to hustle. Treat you like a little boy, you must be my son. Living for an image like a shooting a wish. Can't double funds off of luck, but they gamble with their life. Last I knew, they was off the white. Funny how times change. I was just an outcast, you didn't know. You fuck with them dirty hoes, pass them round with your bro. They poison the energy and piss in the pot. I'm the boss like a band, family man, making ends until the end. Fuck a friend, I got me and mine. The time, yeah. I got me and mine, paper, rolling like a dough, yeah. I bet your boyfriend ain't fly like me, that shit's so behind me. Grinding in silence, never know my next step. Betting on the check, got a few steps, yeah. Do it off the muscle, you don't know how to hustle. Treat you like a little boy, you must be my son. Living for an image like a shooting a wish. Can't double funds off of luck, but they gamble with their life. Last I knew, they was off the white. Youngins always ask me for cash, they know I'm money man like a bank. Tell me what you need, now what I got. Been hustling my ass for the cash, so I always got a stash. Packing, not lacking, really do it with a passion. I bet your boyfriend ain't fly like me, that shit's so behind me. Grinding in silence, never know my next step. Betting on the check, got a few steps, yeah. Do it off the muscle, you don't know how to hustle. Treat you like a little boy, you must be my son. Living for an image like a shooting a wish. Can't double funds off of luck, but they gamble with their life. Last I knew, they was off the white. Really need some love, bro. What you gonna do? Right.
Fellas, I'm telling you, not gonna lie, I was feeling dead this morning, but I still woke up, did 30 minutes of cardio, and 3 sets to everything that we did in that little lift. But man, right after I did that pump check, man, I just had to lay it down for a little bit and just drink a little bit of water, eat my little mini breakfast with the yogurt and protein bar like usual. And man, I'm not gonna lie, that looked great, you know what I mean? Didn't feel the greatest by any means, like I said. But, one last hurrah, really felt good, really looked good. I woke up at 5 this morning just because I wanted to get at it, you know what I mean? I also had to be in an appointment at 9:30, but either way, I woke up at 5, got to work at 5:30, in the lab. But for the most part, it's like I said, this last week to me has kind of just been more of not even just trying to get to the actual final point. Obviously we just weighed the most we've ever weighed, less, on the cut, 168.8 it was. So, hey, way to top the ending, hell week off. I mean, it wasn't a hell week. It was just like one last hurrah, taking it all in and everything. But, just like anything, the way we started the cut is the way we ended the cut. Got myself some nice Wendy's, fellas. Best believe, large fry, Baconator. We earned this. We earned this. You know what I mean? Like, we had one more final meal before the cut 3 months ago, literally at the same Wendy's location. And, what a full circle moment. But, for the most part, fellas, I'm just going to... It's Memorial Day weekend as well. I'm just going to enjoy it, to say the least. So best believe we'll be up to no good. But we deserve it. Or, I mean, we don't deserve it, but, like, we earned it. You know what I mean? I'm going to eat my Baconator, a little bit of fries. I'll probably be adding a little bit more to the video. But, if not, fellas, please leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And, as always, fellas, no matter what your goals are, they're doable. That's that bottom line. Like, you can get it done. You just got to put your mind to it. It may take months on end. For instance, right now, 3 months and a week. But, it may happen overnight. It may not happen for a few years. But regardless, it's about trusting the process. Because, like, no matter what, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it was a 3-month cut. But all the years and other work that has gone into just getting, the muscle mass in general to be able to, cut and all that, it's years of work, you know what I mean? So, like, no matter what your goals are, though, like, you can do it. You just got to put your mind to it, put the pen down, put your foot down, whatever you have to do to just make that first step, you know what I mean? And then after that, you'll get the ball rolling, and as long as you keep going, that ball keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. But, as always, fellas, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused. Peace out. See you guys in the next one. I don't really know, like I said. I just want to make my good little farewell to this video. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll go on a nature walk. Maybe I'll make a food montage. But, like I said, I don't know where I'm going to do after this. Kind of lost with myself. But, coming into next week, compound lifts are back in action. I will add that. But hey, let's get it. Well, fellas, like I said, I didn't know where I was going to take this. But, hey, went and stopped at McDonald's, too, on the way by after Wendy's. And got myself a nice milkshake, I didn't really want a Frosty from Wendy's. I got myself a milkshake from McDonald's. Don't ask me why either of those two are, like, my first go-to. Obviously, we know Wendy's, but, like, McDonald's, like, for a milkshake, I should have went to Five Guys and got something good, but, like, I don't know, I was just driving by and just kind of felt like getting one, but, hey, add it to, the bullshit menu, because, like I said, I don't know what the hell is going on for the rest of the video, but, hey, best believe we're going to be up to no good, between food and everything.